awesome that you found that place and that they actually took the time, like you're saying, to address other things besides just your physical ailments. Everything, like the whole body is a system, as
Yeah.
opposed to little puzzle pieces here and there that are disconnected and not really forming one cohesive structure. So
I
I thought
think the
that,
biggest difference too was like the guy I went to before, he was just doing his job, like just giving me the exercises. Bob, like he was doing his job, but it felt like he really wanted to help me too. And like he really connected with me there. Like it felt like I was working with Bob so much that it's like, he's like my friend now, you know?
dude, that's a great segue. So, like, I was gonna ask, what kind of like soft skills, right? Because PT, like working with people, it's one thing to just like throw a bunch of shit at people and like expect them to do exercises and see what sticks. But like, what
Yeah.
kind of soft skills do you feel like made the difference? Because connecting with somebody on a more personal level for sure contributes to improved success in rehab. So, like, just from your perspective, what did you notice, like soft skill wise, like that interpersonal dynamic that really made you feel more cared for?
I would say the biggest one is that he actually would explain why I'm doing these exercises. The other guy I went to, he didn't. He would just give me the exercise, tell me to do them, and I didn't really know why I was doing them because I was working on my wrist and it just didn't help. Bob would explain why I was doing these exercises, strengthening my shoulders, and then I would work on my back and I would work on everything, my quads, my upper body mostly because that's what I was there for. But he explained why I was doing it, and he also talked to me on the emotional side of things too because emotionally. Mentally, I was kind of out of it because I was going through all this stuff. I couldn't do activities. I couldn't do what I really wanted to do. My life was
Yeah,
kind of on pause because of this. And, he would talk to me mentally, like, because I got in like a habit of thinking really negatively
yeah,
because nothing would work. I would go to these doctors and it'd be like, all right, well, I'm kind of already expecting them not to know what's going on because
yeah,
every single time I go to a doctor, they don't know what's wrong. Bob
yeah.
kind of, helped me stop thinking negatively and like think more positively as well, which really helped. And yeah, it was just a lot more. I felt more comfortable working with Bob because I knew what he was doing. When he was explaining why I was doing these exercises, I knew he knew what he was doing, which really helped a
Exactly.
lot too.